scale up.
Are we going to get the... Yes, we are. Okay, so Yone locked in. We'll see who wants to pilot what here for the C9 solo lanes. So it's either Jace or Yone fight for this one. And Ocean Drake really early on feels great for all of the laners, just having that extra regeneration.
Keep damage on Cloud9's side, as long as they don't get caught.
Now, let's see how much of a fight 100 Thieves wants to put up for this Drake. They go in with Closer's ulti. Sven's gonna get focused down and they blow him up. It's first blood over to Lulu. And 100 Thieves are ready to fight back. With Cloud9's Drake stacking interrupted and their support already dead, we'll have to see if him and S might be able to find something. Berserker with a massive arrow over the wall. He puts it right through their heart. And Bjergsen is about to drop next. He throws down a meteor, but he's immediately cleaned up. M&S is after Doublelift, but he doesn't quite have enough damage to get it done with the missed Q3. Doublelift holds his own, but Cloud9 kills 3.
Oh, Bjergsen shorts his W and gets stuck inside that dragon pit. They're trying to hold the entrance for him to get out, and they just take that massive poke damage. Arrow finds it in the end. Cloud9. This comp with the full damage comp, when you don't have a tank, just play off of snowballing, full damage, push all lanes, getting a bunch of money off of turret plates, turrets as well, and they take advantage of a mistake here or something, and then all of a sudden, they're the ones with the big front line in the engage.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like C9 is one of the best teams to play these early game comps.
On the side of 100 Thieves is Doublelift on the Zeri, but he's still 800 gold behind his counterpart, who's the second poorest person on the...
As much as we can.
C9 is invading the enemy jungle now. Sven's going to check the tri-brush there with a grenade. Checks it further with some rockets. Closer engages on the enemy Heimerdinger. Sven's going to be bursted low, but it's 100 Thieves getting bursted lower. M&S goes over the wall, and Blabber goes on a rampage. Both bottom laners are already dead, and Closer's just... It's a go next angle.
It is looking rough for them.
Yeah, you were saying definitely start blaming Coach over the turret as well as the dragon being picked up.
Blabber can just solo down that Drake, so now they're on Soul Point 2. Spica, you said by 20 minutes you wanted to see them owning every dragon, continuing to stack towards that win con. Well, it's 17 minutes in. They're on Soul Point here at around the 22 minutes.
It's always great playing with C9. I think they also banter a lot, you know, Fudge and Sven, so it's always a good time.
Well, it's not a good time for 100 Thieves here, my friends. 11,000 gold deficit, just 19 minutes into the game. They're averaging more than plus 1,000 gold per each kill just because so many of the advantages aren't even based around the kills. Look at the damage just pouring in. Doublelift gets a kill on Sven, but it's traded back for Busio. Even trade at the gates of the enemy base. The skies descend, but what can they even do? M&S runs in, and Bjergsen tries to run away. M&S snaps back to his origin point, but C9, they're just knocking down the turrets. They're running over the base. Bjergsen's got to go back to heal.
Yeah, if we compare this game to your game versus Aurelion Sol, you guys had a lot of trouble closing due to the Aurelion Sol wave clear, but Cloud9...
And honestly, 100 Thieves isn't going anywhere close to this thing. C9 picks up Baron just 20 minutes into the game. They're going to have the buff all the way through the...
It's just quiet?
Yeah.
Not much is going on. But, you know, when the game is just this behind, I think it's hard to say positive.
Yeah.
What do you have to say?
It certainly is.
What are you going to say?
Yeah, I mean, everybody has lost some League of Legends games, so Cloud9... Honestly, the bottom side inhibitor exposed as well, but they don't care, because pushing on mid and top right now with the Baron buff.
Ooh, Blabber using the stasis to survive the Aurelion Sol ulti, and with that spin, it means C9 just knows there's one less tool in the tank for 100 Thieves to use to fight back. Mid lane's going to be enchanted there with the Baron, as now M&S engages, and Doublelift dies. It is another absolutely impossible situation for 100 Thieves to try to navigate being so far behind. Mid lane inhibitor falls, top lane inhibitor could be next, or they might just want to say, forget it, let's go for the Nexus. They'll turn the attention back over onto that top side inhib. Fudge with a flash there, getting out of the way of any potential engage from 100 Thieves. Closers here on the front line, but even Sejuani's having a hard time tanking it all up. Tenacity wants to run in, but Fiora has been invisible this entire game. Fudge just crushed him in the top.
Away from that Dragon Soul. Here's the moment.
All right, he jumps over the wall with Q3. Look at a Closer, because they know if they kill him, there's no way they can lose out on the Soul. There's no chance at a miracle steal. It's Hex Soul for Cloud9.
That was technically a tank.
Yeah,
that he just hit in 3 comboed.
There's not a lot of tanks that can really tank much on the side of 100 Thieves now. Nice use of the Wild Growth to interrupt To the Skies from Fudge, but Doublelift is still in no condition to fight back. C9 pushing forward, all 5 men still ready to go. You got the bottom lane inhibitor alive, but C9 is just gonna walk past it. Berserker puts an arrow through Doublelift again. 4 deaths now on the Zeri. Aurelion Soul ulti only serves to mark his grave as Berserker nearly kills 100 Thieves on their own spawn platform. The Nexus dies at 23 minutes, and Cloud9 just beat the hell out of him. To be effective at it. So I'm curious to see how Varus Kalista is going to play out against Caitlyn.
Oh, we get it.
Pick of the draft. Okay, so it's Gragas mid. Remember this to prevent the follow-up trade from Busio and Doublelift as he has to fall back.
That's always when this Varus looks the best as support. Walk up with these aggressive Hail of Blades trades. Just use your barrier super early on. Cooldown will come back up.
Oh! Flash from Busio for the binding, but they turn it back around. It's going to be a trade so far, but now it's AD carry versus support, and Busio's got a whole lot of spears in him. It's a 2-for-1 trade, and see.
It's going to be completely decided for anyone just yet, but this gank might decide it.
Contracts might have something to say about that decision as Luger's going to get his 3rd kill of the game. Make it his 4th kill of the game. And for it, Palafox staying as far away as he can to clear away this control ward. Doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot of anything out of it.
Yep, I like the respect Palafox is showing here. He recognizes they obviously timed his flash. They are running out of time to punish it, so they're probably looking there. And he was right, they were up their follow-up CC. So I think they're really going to be hoping that CLG just overextends here or gives them something.
Ooh, CLG picking up that first here in 25 seconds, but Closer's got his eyes on the other side of the map. Dokla does not have his ulti ready to go again. The Olaf ulti, however, is ready. Ragnarok has been used. There comes the damage from Sion to try to take him with him as you've got Palafox wanting to join in. Dokla's dead body just tears Tenacity apart, and it's a double kill for a dead man.
CLG's favored.
Big Dokes with the expert passive usage here on Sion on full display. CLG, they're not done!
Busio gets caught by the chains of corruption. Poom has his number, and they set it up for Luger yet again. The perfect AD carry score. No deaths, no assists,
get him,
all kills. Bjergsen wants to go after the dragon, but good lord, man, he's just getting melted by the dragon breath. This looks real bad. Bjergsen tries to get away. The big man belly flop gets him out for now, but here come the skies, and they descend on Bjergsen's health bar, baby. Palafox getting kill number 1.
Wow, almost the exact same situation. 100 Thieves just trying to make a, spur of the moment play, but CLG's ready for it. They have those TPs, they have the resources. They're saying, obviously those 2 plays before where they got TP'd on were pretty tragic for them, but they do have TP advantage now. Bjergsen has his teleport available, and CLG does not have either of theirs. So they could look to try to make some outnumbered play, but it might be hard.
Ooh, Bjergsen's going to be caught out by contracts here. They're just going to chain CC, and Bjergsen, what the hell are you doing there? Of all the places on Summoner's Rift you could have been.
He's going for a quick nap.
Okay, yeah, a dirt nap.
He's got a little bit too much to drink.
He's going back to the fountain to take a bath as well. He's got to wash it off. Oh my goodness, CLG just look uncontested.
And Poom's just throwing out another chains of corruption on this Varus, landing needed to knock this sucker down. I don't really think 100 Thieves is doing a whole lot to stop it when Luger shows up to provide the DPS. That is now the 5th turret of the game, claimed by CLG. There comes the meteor from Palafox. Would give them a nice injection of gold, but CLG recognizes, hey, all we got to do is send Palafox up here. He'll clear the wave. He'll make it so they can't grab this. And now he and Poom are going to be the Baron with his breath of light. So CLG might just be able to use Dokla as a distraction and go after this. All right, it's getting a little haphazard here. Palafox coming around from the side. They throw down the damage. Wombo combo. Bjergsen's at 10% HP. He tries to get back away, but they're falling in from the side, and they're all falling down on 100 Thieves. Bjergsen's the only one to hit the dirt, but Busio, Closer, and Tenacity are all below half HP. CLG heads right back over to Baron, and 100 Thieves is stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I think, that was a pretty decent play by CLG. They did use the big Aurelion Soul. 100 Thieves might have a small window to look for a play, but it's pretty doomed.
Shoot him, Poom! Shoot him! There we go.
The only play they could look for, though, maybe mid-tower objective bounty shutdown. And CLG definitely will secure Baron. They do get the tower. There's a little bit of money for your troubles, but the rest of the team is just dead.
Yeah, if you're asking me would I like to trade my mid lane tier 1 turret for a Baron and an enemy inhibitor turret, I'll say yes, every single time. And that's exactly what CLG got. They're wearing purple on everybody. They haven't had to sacrifice a man just yet, but Contracts may be caught here. 100 Thieves just throwing everything at him to clean up this jungler, and they should be able to find it. There it is. Tenacity will take the kill.
A little bit stumped as far as how to actually break the base, or maybe not.
Maybe they're just going to hard force it like this. They get the ulti out of the Olaf. So Tenacity knows he's got to try to do something here. Dokla is stuck on the front. They might just be able to kill the Scion. They get him. Nicely done. 100 Thieves defending against the CLG Baron.
I do think the initiation, like half-hearted.
I think what they could do is probably just have Scion sit behind mid and just ult into the turret. The ulti damage plus the demolish afterwards is going to be enough to break the
damage into the Scion. Everybody finishes it off. 100 Thieves, they're happy to get a little bit of breathing room, though. Another objective bounty here.
Tenacity and 100 Thieves had not managed to grab that other one earlier on. So, hey, at least you got 5 more minutes before CLG hits that power spike. Baron's not going to be alive for another 3 minutes, and I feel like Aurelion Sol is scaling infinitely. Luger has 3 items completed on the Callista, including the Bloodthirster and the Immortal Shield Bow. Closer flashed, but Contracts had the aim to chase him through it, and with Poom doing the damage, they're going to finish off the 100 Thieves while. Otherwise, might be a little tricky here for 100 Thieves. Tenacity pops the Ragnarok. He's ready to fight Dokla.
The KDA.
Dokla's just walking away. All right, now he re-engages. Tenacity has run out of Ragnarok, and the Dragon is ready to chase him. The Ghost is going to give Tenacity a little bit of time to run away. Top lane inhibitor fell while we're watching this, but this is more interesting. Palafox is on a rampage. Olaf's dead.
Wow.
With the money that he would receive from doing so. Dokla charging up that big decimating smash there, but now just walks it on off. Tenacity going to lead the charge forward as 100 Thieves recognizes Baron is up. They do not want to allow CLG to take it. They're going to grab their own red buff here for Double If, just try to give him as much firepower as possible. Contracts maintaining aggro on the Baron. It's still at about half HP. Tenacity and Closer still trying to push forward, gain every inch of ground they can. Dokla on the front line. A lot of damage being done to Tenacity. He's using the stasis, trying to stay alive here in the very front. Busio is burning down. Dokla's already killed Tenacity. Busio runs, and Closer's getting beat. It's Bjergsen already gone first, and 3 of the 100 Thieves are already dead. Busio burns away. A double kill for Palafox. Baron be damned, the game is over, and CLG's gonna take it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. You know, they tried. Bjergsen went for the flash combo on Aurelion Sol, did about 30% of his health, not quite enough, and yeah, CLG's going to take it. Pretty impressive game by CLG, all things said. You know,
incredible.
Starting from the bottom.